So I just got off the phone with my brothers, and then we just talked about stuff from our past and past experiences when I joined the basketball league back in the day when I was still, you know, athletically able to join. Some of the stories mentioned earlier in our conversation got me thinking about being a parent. I've noticed that there are a lot of different parenting types, like the whole tough love, the gentle parenting, and all that stuff. But it got me thinking of how we were raised when I was younger, when we were still living in the same house. I can't put a label on it on how our parents raised us. Some of the memories that I can remember back in the day was my mom and dad weren't usually around. I was practically raised by my grandmother from my father's side. Most of the time, dad had to work away from us. It's not that we were neglected. There were a lot of people that my mom and dad can really depend on taking care of us while they were both busy working. I think no one actually ever prepares you on being a parent. I didn't get those parenting books because I just asked around on how to be a dad and what things I should need, what things I should get or buy. When you start to take care of your kid, your first kid, there's no amount of preparation that's gonna make you be ready, because every kid is different. Basically, you can't just compare someone's experience to your own once you have a kid. I'm a little bit confused, or I'm a little bit challenged on how I'm gonna raise my son. I'm still making up things along the way. He's basically a mini version of me, so I already know how to handle him at his worst. You get what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Miggy's a great kid. I love him with all my heart, and he's my son. I want to give Miggy what I didn't get as a kid. Every parent might feel that way as well with their own kid. Regretfully, I wasn't actually prepared for some of the things that I have faced for the past few years. I don't want Miggy to go through what I went through. I just want to prepare him on what he's probably gonna face. But in terms of preparations, a lot of things can happen, like the best case scenario and the worst case scenarios. I think that kind of makes me like a doting dad. I wouldn't trust Miggy with the things that he's gonna probably face in the future. I'm a dad. I can't help it. I worry. Pretty sure a lot of parents worry too. A lot of parents are cool, calm, and collected on the outside, but I think deep down inside they're screaming on the top of their lungs every time their kid is trying something new, and they know that their kid could potentially fail into something. They don't want their kid to be embarrassed or get hurt. But then again, without trusting your kid trying out something new or discovering something new, then they're not gonna learn about something. I don't want him to grow so fast that he's not gonna need my help anytime soon. But at the same time, I want him to learn stuff so he won't regret it in the long run. You get what I mean? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? So I think the one consistent thing that I've been hearing or reading when it comes to parenting, you should always show up for your kid. Even if you're tired, mentally strained, it can really mean the world to them, Regardless if you want to be a gentle parent, you want to be an assertive parent, it all boils down to how you often show up, or how you always show up for your kid. You might not think that they'll remember it when they were growing up, but you're gonna be surprised. Because for me, I remember a lot of stuff when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure your kid is gonna remember you showing up. So I'm just gonna watch my kid more and just hope it doesn't get into any trouble with the others. Miggy and Love are asleep. So to wrap up this video, the thing about parenting is it's not easy. As long as you do your best, then I'm pretty sure that everything will turn out great. I mentioned earlier in the vlog that my dad wasn't really around. Like, both of my parents were. They weren't around much since I have Miggy. My dad has been really hands-on. I know he's been putting an effort to spend time with his grandson. There are times that me and my wife are struggling with our schedules, and my dad was always there to take care of Miggy after school. The things I've learned so far about being a parent, just a disclaimer here, these are just my observations. 1, you have to trust your kid. 2, always show up for them. And 3, different styles, different kid. Okay, so regardless what style you have, if it works, it works. But then again, these 3 are just my observations, and I'm seeing it somewhat effective for my son. So I'm gonna finish the vlog now, and a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next vlog.